Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Wispin here, and I'm back with another video here on the Central server. So I'm actually on my main account, not my old account right now, because I want to let you guys know about something that I'm doing on the server. So, a lot of you guys know that legendaries spawn rates are pretty low, and the legendary birds you can't actually get on the server. So what I'm going to be doing is actually going around spawn within like 1,000 radius of spawn, so pretty far out, and hiding 3 of these shrines. So I'm gonna hide it looks like they have to, I'm confused. Okay, well, there's a Zapdos one. It looks like for some reason they face the opposite way that you place them. I don't know what's going on with that, but either way, so that's Moltres, Zapdos right there, and then Articuno here. So there will be 3 of these hidden around spawn. Now, if you guys don't know how these work, basically you need to get these items, this orb, from a boss drop. So a boss can drop these orbs. I'm sure you've probably seen a few of them if you killed quite a few bosses. They spawn it. They're not the rarest drop in the world, but basically what you do is you take these orbs. I don't have a crafting table in creative mode in my inventory. Okay, let me grab one of these. And okay, I just dropped it. That was good. And you combine it with these stones. So evolution stones plus orb. Oh, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties right now. So if you put the Firestone one in, you get an Orb of Fiery Souls. If you put the Thunderstone in, you get a Orb of Static Souls. And you put the Waterstone in, you get an Orb of Frozen Souls. Now, each of those correspond with a certain bird, so what you're going to have to do is get the orb, and then I think with the orb in your inventory, you have to, I think, make like something like 250 or 500 Pokemon faint, and that will fill up the orb with souls. And then once it's full, which it changes colors over time, it slowly like fills up a color. You'll see if you start doing it. Once you do that, you can go ahead and actually find one of these shrines and put it in. Now, it does have to be the corresponding stone, so you need to put a orb of static souls in the Zapdos shrine, for example. But yeah, so once you do that, it'll spawn in a legendary. You can go ahead and get into battle with it, and that's really all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and hide these off camera just so nobody knows where they are, but there are 3 of them in spawn, and you guys should be able to find them and use your orbs on them, and that way people can actually get the legendary birds in legit. Now, these will each only have 1 use, so you'll only be able to get 1 of each, and I'll reset them maybe in a week or so. If people find them all, I'll go ahead and reset them in a week after they've been used, and that way people will constantly be able to get the birds, but they're still going to be rare. And yeah, that's really all there is to it. Now, if you actually do get one of the legendary birds, it would probably be better if you only get 1 per like period. Like if you get 1, then wait a week or 2 to get another one, just so that it's fair to everyone. I know a lot of people on this server put a lot of time into it, and they could probably get all 3 in like a day, but it's not really fair if you get all of them. I mean, there's no specific rule against getting all of them. It's just be a nice person. Okay. And another thing is actually the admin, Weebs, which no one really has seen on the server before because she hasn't had access to a computer for quite some time now. Actually just got a computer, and so she should be on the server today or tomorrow or something. I don't know when exactly, but yeah. So that's cool. Yeah. Alright, guys, so I am back on my other account. So this is my real account that I actually play on, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab my rare candy first thing, and then let's go ahead and actually I want to see if I actually have one of the orbs that I was just talking about, because I think I'm going to try to fill one up. Now, it's not really fair if I go out and find these things because I'm going to be the one hiding them, so that won't really work out. But maybe I can figure out another way that I can get myself one of these legendary birds. I don't know how I'll do it, but maybe I'll just spawn myself in 1 shrine. I'll probably not even really use the legendary bird. I just want to show you guys how the orb and everything works. So yeah. I got my rare candy. We're up to 26 now. I need to empty out my inventory. I got a mess of an inventory. But yeah, let me go ahead and head home, see if I have an orb in one of my chests or something, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright, guys, so I got myself an orb, and I'm going to go ahead and actually look to see if we have a stone. Now, we don't have a Firestone, and we have a lot of Water Stones. I think I'm going to go with Articuno. That's the one I'm going to go for. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll go for Articuno. So let me go ahead and put this in here like this, and that will give us an Orb of Fiery Souls. And now all we have to do is actually just go around killing all the Pokemon. So it's kind of a little bit A little bit weird, but I guess that's just how it goes. So let me check my PC. Let me get out a Pokemon that can probably, well, actually Blaziken can pretty much one-shot everything. And plus, we haven't really used him whatsoever. Oh, we have an egg in here. I don't know what this egg is, but that's cool. And we have eggs there too. And another egg here. I don't know what any of these are. And yeah, let me go ahead and grab my other Ditto eggs, just so we can go ahead and see if we can maybe get them hatched at some point. And okay, let's not fall into the ladders like I always do. Now I'm not really too sure. I feel like another one's gonna pop up in a few seconds here or something. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So our orb is here, and I think we need to do something like 250 or 500. I have no idea actually. It's somewhere in between there maybe. And once we do that, we'll be able to actually put it in a shrine and get ourselves an Articuno. So I guess let's just go ahead and start killing things. I don't know. I haven't ever used Blaziken in battle, so I don't know how well. I mean, apart from like EV training, but I haven't actually used him in battle against when he's fully trained against any high-level Pokemon. Now this isn't really a high-level Pokemon, but still. Well, that was easy. One down. And actually, you can see the durability, it counts down. So we need 375, and once it gets to 1 durability, I assume, or 0 durability, then it's actually going to switch over to the other item, which is pretty cool. They didn't used to have that little counter there. I didn't even know about that. Okay, let's kill you, Crawdon. I really should just be killing the little... Where are they? I should be killing the little, like, Growliths and Poochyena and stuff. That should be a lot faster. There we go. We one-shot that one, too. And there's some more up here. Alright, let me see. And now we're down to 371, so it's going to take a little while, but not too long. It should be pretty fine. And let me see if we have another Ditto Egg before I actually do anything else. No, we don't. Okay, that's weird. So sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get 1. No clue how that works. Why is there only... Oh, he was just tiny, hiding behind the other Ditto. I was like, why is there only 1 Ditto? But he was just behind him. Okay. So let's see if we can actually take out a level 56. We have Bulk Up, we have Brave Bird, we have Blaze Kick, and we have Sky Uppercut. We have, actually, this is a pretty good moveset. Let's try Sky Uppercut. He avoided the attack. Blaze Kick. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage to him. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up this orb some more, and I will be back with you guys once I have done so. All right, guys, so I'm kind of curious to see if we go to Warp Castle, will we actually be able to collect souls off NPCs? And if we can, then that way we can go ahead and gather up some money. I haven't done that for quite some time while we actually fill up our thing. So it's at 359 out of 175 right now. So let's get into this battle. This will give us 6 Blaze Kick. This will give us 6 souls if we can actually use these guys for this purpose. No, I think Fortress must have Sturdy or something. That's why we didn't one-shot them. Blaziken is just wiping their whole team. I spoke too soon. Actually, we're fine. We have the speed boost now because of his ability. Every single turn, he gets a increased speed boost. Parasect, there we go. And Scolipede should be able to one-shot you as well. And Butterfree definitely going to one-shot you. Yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out. And no, actually it didn't change. So you cannot gather souls from the NPCs and whatnot. You have to actually battle wild Pokemon. But I think I'm going to go ahead and actually start battling at spawn just because there is a lot more Pokemon here than there is at my house. So let's just do that, and we can go ahead and, yep, okay, 357. It's actually increasing when you battle these guys. That's interesting. Alright guys, so this is actually taking quite some time. We're only down to 324, so I really recommend, if you're going to be doing this, just go ahead and throw it, like, up in your inventory. Don't even look at it, and just run around killing things whenever you're actually going to be doing that. Don't, like, I guess you can, but don't, I wouldn't recommend... I don't know. I feel like if you just have it in your inventory all the time, and you just play the game like you normally would, eventually it'll fill up. But if you try and like focus on it, like I've been doing for the last like 20 minutes or so, you don't really make much progress, honestly. It's only at 323, and I've been going at this for quite some time now. But I don't know. I've killed, and there's a lot of Pokemon at spawn. So if you really want to do this, this is probably the best place to go ahead and get it done. Wow, we didn't one-shot the Golduck. That's a first. Yeah, so I've kind of just been doing nothing but this, and it's still taking a really long time. So yeah, it's so fun. It's the funnest. And look at all the stuff, all this junk in my inventory. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Come back here, camera. I'm filled up with drops. And there's a bunch of chickens and stuff all over here. I killed all the chickens. I'm probably a bad person for doing that, but I murdered all the chickens in the world. There were just way too many of them. And I'm sure they'll be back soon because people always manage to find a way. But I can just kill them again, so it's perfectly fine. Ponyta, you're a very small Ponyta. Maybe all Ponytas are that small, and I just don't see Ponytas that often. I don't know. Alright guys, so making a little bit more progress on this orb. We are down to 225 out of 375, and as you can see, it's starting to fill up with a little bit of like a blue color. So yeah, it's not too bad, and it's gonna take a little bit longer. It's really getting to me, all this grinding out on everything. But yeah, we should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and actually empty out my inventory. I've been kind of throwing the drops on the ground at this point because I have way too much stuff in my inventory. So let's go home and actually finish, not finish, but let's empty out our inventory and go ahead and finish filling up this orb that's taking forever. So there hasn't really been any updates or changes to the server in quite some time. The shrine thing is sort of like the only thing that's changed, and that's not even really an update. That's just me. I wanted the legendary boss. That's just me going ahead and trying to get you guys some legendaries. But the shop and everything, it's been disabled for a little over a month now, which seems kind of crazy. But hopefully beta 10 will be out soon. I don't know. I haven't heard anything else from the Pixelmon devs or anything like that, so I have no idea what they're doing. They haven't put out a beta update in, I think, almost 5 weeks now, which is kind of a little bit crazy. You would think they would have had it out, like, maybe 3 weeks ago or something. I don't know. But I guess we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we'll be able to get the shop back up soon and implement a lot of other things. I've really been waiting on adding new features and updates to the server until beta 10 actually releases, because if we start adding new things and then those things have any sort of issues with anything, I want to make sure that we at least fix most of the other bugs beforehand, and we can't really do that until beta 10 comes out. So I guess we just have to wait on the developers of Pixelmon. It's kind of crazy how long it's taking them to get out a little update. It's really not that little of an update. They have so many broken things. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue filling up this orb. We're at 217, and our egg is about to hatch. So that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, that didn't work. And another thing, the live stream. Probably going to be a live stream this Sunday at the usual time, sometime around like noon to 2 p.m. Don't know exactly what time I'm actually going to end up doing it, like always, because I never can stay on schedule. But yeah, sometime around there, and I'll probably just be doing either like a couple races, a drop party, things like that. And maybe something else. I don't know. I don't really have anything planned, but I'll look into it over the next couple days and see if we can do something cool for the live stream. Alright guys, so our eggs both just hatched, and I actually put them in my PC. We got ourselves Clefairy and a Seadra, so I just threw them in there because they're kind of useless. Didn't really like either of those Pokemon that we got. I didn't really bother checking the stats on them. They might be really good, but I don't really care. But yeah, so I actually gave out the shiny egg for last episode in yesterday's video. It wasn't really a Pixelmon episode. It was like a build server or build contest announcement video, and I went ahead and just threw in the winner in there. So there will not be a winner selected today, but I will let you guys know if you guys want a chance to win a random shiny. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video, and comment down below and include in your comment what you guys want us to do during the live stream. I apologize for the dogs barking in the background, but what do you guys want us to do in the live stream? And also include your in-game name. So if you guys include both of those things, you'll have a chance to win a random shiny. If you don't, then you won't. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and actually end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.